What's good, y'all? What's good? Look, your boy's back on our video. But you didn't know how it come, bro. Before the video start, make sure you have your bottle of water on you, bro. You gotta stay hydrated, bro. But if y'all did not see my other videos, I said, comment down right now to videos to react to. I'm back on my grind, but I'm gonna try and post every day, at least twice a day, bro. I'm trying to go crazy. Even more, who knows? But right now, we're reacting to what's the deepest hole we can possibly dig. I already know, bro. I already know how this is coming. Let's get in the video, though. Wait, hold up. If you're new, subscribe, bro. It's no tuition, no sign-ups, none of that. It's free, literally. The sub button is free, and comment. Well, look. Let's get in the video, though. Dang.
16,000 classes that could teach you a new life skill. The first 500 people to
Do not care.
lives, nearly everybody has wanted to dig a hole down to a month free trial. So at some point in their lives, nearly everybody has wanted to dig a hole down to the center of the earth. The only problem is, nobody
I don't think everyone wanted to dig a hole to the center of the earth. I don't think no one ever wanted to do that. The heck?
ever has actually dug a hole down that far. This leads us to the question that this video is all about. If humanity decided that digging a hole was the #1 objective of our species, then how deep down could we actually dig with modern—
Nah, this video is actually smart, though. This is actually an interesting video. Like, have you ever thought of that? Like, how far can we actually dig? Like, how far does it go? Like, are we gonna enter hell somehow? I don't know. To be honest, I don't want to dig that deep. We might see an exit door to hell or something. I don't know.
modern day technology. Let's say that we start somewhere on the Earth's surface and just start digging from there. Not too far down at 1.8 meters, and we arrive at the standard grave depth in Western culture. So if you're afraid of zombies, this is how far down they'll be coming from. 4
Wait, zombies is real? What the heck?
meters down, and we arrive at the depth that Pharaoh Tutankhamun's tomb was discovered at.
Who? What in the African name? Fair two, two? What?
4 meters down, and we arrive at the depth that Pharaoh Tutankhamun's tomb was discovered at. A little further, at 6 meters below the surface, we reach the maximum depth that metal detectors can pick up signals from. At 12 meters, we can find the deepest burrows dug by animals, the Nile crocodile. A little further down at 20 meters, and we arrive at the depth of the Paris catacombs beneath the city of Paris, a tomb that holds the remains of over 6 million people. Double that distance to 40 meters down, and we can see the deepest swimming pool in the world. If you drained this pool and jumped into it from the top, it would take near—
Why would we jump in an empty swimming pool? We would just be alive. I mean, we would just die, wouldn't we?
nearly 3 seconds before you would hit the bottom. 100 meters down is the usual distance that governments bury their nuclear waste at. And just beneath that—
They also hide stuff under that far, bro. They just don't bury them. They be hiding secret ingredients on that far down. I'm telling you, 328 feet down, I promise you, they gotta be some secret ingredients that no humans know about that far. I'm watching you, government. I'm watching you. Yes, you. Yes, you. Damn. My brace is bugging.
At 105.5 meters down is the deepest metro station in the world, located in Kiev. Moving on to 122 meters down, and we see the deepest known point that a plant's roots have ever reached, a fig tree in South Africa. 220 meters down, and we arrive at the deepest river in the world, the Congo River in Africa. Beyond that, at—
Dang, everything is African? What the heck?
240 meters, you can ride through the deepest railway tunnel in the world that connects the Japanese islands of Honshu and Hokkaido. But at 287 meters down, you can drive through the deepest road tunnel in the world in Norway.
That's the GTA
305 meters down, and you would still be vulnerable to the B-82 Earth-penetrating nuclear warhead, which can destroy structures up to this depth beneath the surface. Incredibly though, at 392 meters, we arrive at the deepest well and possibly deepest hole ever dug by hand. This is the Woodingdean water—
So you tell me someone actually digged, how far is this? 1,806 feet down in the ground. Bro, bro, what do you do with your life, bro? Like, there's no way you dedicate your whole life to digging holes, bro. There's no way. Something is really wrong with you. I think you need therapy. If you're watching this video and you dig that hole, you need therapy, bro. Something is wrong with you, bro. You literally dig holes for a living. I'm not hating. Do what you want to do.
water well in the UK, and it was dug all the way back in 1862. At 603 meters down, we arrive at something terrifying: the deepest vertical drop inside of a cave. If you were unfortunate enough to be in this cave and fall down this hole, the fall would be higher up than falling from the top of the One World Trade Center in New York, and the fall would take you over 11 seconds before hitting the bottom. Even further down, though, at 700 meters, is where the Chilean miners were trapped at for 69 days back in 2010.
You said Chilean miners?
Is where the Chilean miners were trapped at for 69 days back in 2010. 970 meters.
So he said the Chilean miners. That means there was little kids trapped down that far, and that's crazy. I hope they find their parents.
Meters down is the deepest hole ever dug that still has an open sky above it, the Bingham Canyon open pit mine in Utah. This pit is so deep that you could place the tallest building in the entire world in the center and still have over 100 more meters to the surface. Much further.
Nah, that looks scary though. Like, look how big that is. Nah, that is wild, bro.
Further down at 1,410 meters, though, is where the deepest concert ever held happened by the band Agonizer in Finland. 1,000...
Nah, that's ain't a band. That's demons. That's just demons right there. If they're that far down in the earth, bro, you gotta be in hell, bro. There's no way you're not in hell. You gotta watch out for them demons, them demon bands.
642 meters down is the depth of the deepest lake on Earth, Lake Baikal in Russia, and 1,857 meters down is the deepest part of the Grand Canyon. The deepest known cave on Earth is located 2,197 meters beneath the surface in Georgia, but the deepest hole that you could actually fall into goes way deeper than even this. All the way down at 3,132 meters is the bottom of the Moab...
Wait, 3,000... Wait, if I said... So 1 mile is 3 meters... I mean, 3 miles is 1 meter. So it's 3... Dang! Can I think? So it's 3,000... So 1 mile is 3,132 times 3, so that's 9,396, and then so basically it's 3,132 meters is basically 9,396 miles. That's crazy. Play the video!
The song Mineshaft in South Africa. Taking the elevator takes 4.5 minutes to reach the bottom, but if you fell into it from the top, it would take you 25 entire seconds for you to hit the bottom and think about what you've just done. Long enough to receive and miss.
If you're in the air falling, that's what you'd be thinking about, is how long you're gonna take to hit the ground. Like, bro, I'll be shook. I might have a heart attack midair, bro. You can't rely. If I'm falling for 25 seconds, bro, I'm literally dying in midair, bro. I hope I die in midair, cause that fall is gonna be deadly, bro. You're literally dead. Like, you might come back alive and then die again. That's how deadly that fall is gonna be. What the heck was that?
An entire phone call. Even further down at 3,600 meters is the deepest point that a multicellular organism has been found alive. This freaky looking worm. But human beings themselves have been even deeper than this. 4,000 meters down is the deepest part of the deepest mine on Earth, also located in South Africa. The trip from the surface down to the bottom takes over an hour to complete, and the temperature at the bottom can reach a sweltering 66 degrees Celsius. 6,000 meters is the average depth of the oceanic crust beneath the ocean floor. Way down at 8,848 meters is the height of Mount Everest if it were placed underground instead. 10,994 meters down is the bottom of the Marianas Trench, which is the deepest part of the ocean. I already covered the depth of the ocean in another video, but unbelievably, humans have actually dug down significantly deeper than even this. For reference about what's next, 11,887 meters is the average altitude that a commercial airliner flies at. But deeper than that, at 12,262 meters is the depth of the Kola Super Deep Borehole, a project where the Soviet Union attempted to drill all the way through the Earth's crust. They only reached a third of the way there, though, because the temperature at this depth reached 180 degrees Celsius, which was too hot for the drill to continue operating any further. The hole is also only 23 centimeters wide, so luckily you can't accidentally fall into it. If you dropped a quarter down the shaft, though, it would take about 50 seconds before it hit the bottom. Recently, however, this depth has been surpassed by the Z44 Shavio oil and gas well, which has drilled down to a depth of 12,376 meters. That's the equivalent of stacking 15 Burj Khalifas on top of each other, and currently represents the deepest hole that humanity has ever dug. The crust, however, can extend down to 70,000 meters below the Earth's surface, and the planet's center is located 6,371 kilometers down. If the surface of the Earth is Lisbon, Portugal, and the planet's center is Astana, Kazakhstan, then humanity so far has just ventured this tiny, insignificant distance. A lot of you have asked me before what software I use to create these videos with and how I learned to do it. I mostly use Adobe After Effects and Adobe Photoshop.
How you go from telling us how to dig a hole to telling us what software you use to edit your videos? Bro, what is this video?
And I taught myself how to use both of them by teach yourself professional and...
Alright, this video is over with. If y'all somehow like this video was interesting but kind of weird, I ain't gonna lie to you. But it's still valid, though. I mess with it. If you're new, bro, subscribe, bro. It's literally free. I know where you live at, bro. Please subscribe. I'm out. Ooh, my mom coming. Gotta go.